Hello class and welcome to week 2. This is the overview video, so I would watch it carefully. This will answer a lot of questions that you may have. So obviously you can look at the overview and the objectives. The writing assignments are here. These are just questions that will help you with your writing and with I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. Mockingbird is coming in a few, probably next week. Alright, homework assignments. Read this story. It's by Staples. It's based here. Just Walk On By. And the Staples article is actually here, so you don't need to go anywhere to find it. So for the homework assignments, there are 2. And this reading, again, you will have to do in order to answer the discussion board prompt, which is here, which I'm going to go over in 1 second. Next, the quizzes. They're all due Sunday the 28th. If you notice, I have Caged Bird here and the background for Mockingbird. These are both optional. If you take them, they're practice quizzes. I recommend that you do take them. This way you will check your comprehension of what you're reading, because we will be referring to both of the novels for the essays throughout the semester. So if you comprehend the story well, the better you'll be able to write your essays and your discussion board post. But the other quizzes are required, and these are due by Sunday. Okay, the discussion board. All of the discussion boards in my class have to be formal. So take a look at this. If you click here, I go through just go over all of it. Here's a video of a former discussion board that was done in a formal manner. And then here's one of the examples from my student from before. And you'll notice that, you have to have, well, let me see if I put it here. Let me go back here. Excuse me, guys. I'm going back down to the discussion board. Okay, so discussion board. Now look, see here these numbers? These are your course numbers. Since I have 4 classes, 4 sections in one, I have to separate them for FERPA laws. So these numbers mean nothing to you, because you'll only see the number. Like if you're in course 10133, this is the only one you'll see. But I did have to separate them, the discussion boards. But let me click on here, and then the rest of it will make more sense. So you're going to read your prompt. You're going to read the Staples article that I showed you earlier in the module. And you're going to have to answer this question, how effective is the strategy? What strategy did he use in the beginning of his article? Did it grab your attention? Please make sure you focus on the beginning of the white woman. Okay, because I think I don't want to give anything away. But make sure you include that part. Did he use an effective strategy in the beginning when he's talking about the white woman? Okay, as you read the article, you'll say to yourself, wow, his article was really interesting, or it wasn't. Did it grab you? Didn't it grab you? Did it throw you a curveball, in other words? So make sure you answer that about it. All right, and then here you can go through all the requirements. And then once you're ready, once you've typed it up, after you've followed all of the instructions, you'll click reply and paste your reply here. You will not see other students' replies until you do your own. Okay, sorry about my dog. Okay, I want to come back down here. So I did put in an example of, let's see, submit your week 2, over here. Here you go. This will help. The 2 videos I showed you earlier about how to write in the formal manner. If you look here, your first post will look like this. Your name, my name. It's basically an MLA setup. Even though it's a discussion board post, your initial post, the first one every week, has to be done in a formal manner. So you're going to put the MLA heading here, then you put the title, which will be centered. Now, if it's not centered for the discussion board, I'm okay with that, the discussion board thread itself. Okay, and then you're going to put your paragraph, and then at the bottom you'll put your work or your works cited. If there's only one works cited, obviously you won't need the S, it's singular. And there's only one here, it's the Staples article. So you will put Staples, Brent, and all the information here via MLA. So, again, after you watch the videos, this will make more sense. But your initial post, the first post of every week, will have a heading, a title, the writing itself, the paragraph, and then a works cited. This is MLA format. So, that said, I'm going to go back here. So the initial post, you're going to put here where it says reply. Remember, click here, click reply, copy and paste it into your section. You'll only see your section of the class. Then you're going to submit this initial post only as a document. So you'll have your paragraph typed up nicely, the one you copy and paste it into the discussion board thread itself. Start assignment, you'll download your paragraph, and then I'll get it. This is where I will type comments, and make sure you double space this. It has to be MLA format. Now again, in the discussion board thread, because of formatting issues, if you only want to single space it in the thread itself, go ahead. But when you're submitting it here as the document, the initial post only, it has to be double spaced so I can type in between the lines to give you feedback. Okay, so watch the videos. They will make more sense to you. And this initial post is due this Wednesday, so I would start working on that first. So, the discussion board, the initial post is due Wednesday. You will put your initial post in the discussion board thread itself, then you will submit it here so that I can grade it and I can actually type comments on it. If you're a little confused, watch these 2 videos up here. They will help you. And the article for the discussion board is here. Just Walk On By is by Brent Staples. It's really good. And that's it. And the quizzes are due by Sunday. Again, make sure you get your initial post in by Wednesday, or I do deduct points if they are late. And then, of course, after you read this, you'll understand you'll respond to 4 other students by the end of the week, by Sunday the 28th. Okay, good luck, everybody. Bye.